Okay guys, this is Willie Guevara here, and I'm doing another unboxing for you guys. This time it's going to be the Star Wars Black Series. And what I have here is the Phantom Menace line. And I believe this is the first two in the line, because I don't remember Hasbro making the Phantom Menace series of these. So I'm guessing these are the first two. And what I have here is Anakin Skywalker when he's a young boy, and Padme Amidala. And I remember getting these when, well, I'm talking about back in the day in 1999. I was only 9 years old back in the day. And I remember getting these in the 3-inch figures, and they totally remind me of them, especially this Anakin Skywalker right here. I remember buying the Naboo Starfighter, and I don't know if it came with this Anakin small inch figure, but I remember getting this. But I never got the chance to get Padme. I remember they did release her like this in her outfit, the Naboo outfit. But yeah, I remember getting this, totally remember getting this. And with Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan and Darth Maul, I remember getting all those. And now they're, you know, making 6-inch figures for them, and that's completely crazy. Can't believe that. But yeah, these are the first two, I believe. So I don't see any arm hanging out on this side, but as you could see, you got Anakin right there and Padme. And then when you turn it around, it shows a little bio right there. If you guys want to pause the video, you can. Okay guys, so I will be unboxing this and showing you guys how it looks like out of its packaging, so let's do it right now. Okay, so the first one I unbox is the Anakin Skywalker figure here. So this figure brings me back so much memories as a kid, because I used to have a small figure like this, and I remember having the Naboo Starfighter with this, and also I had the Pod Racer that came with the little small Anakin Skywalker, and he came with his helmet and everything. That was pretty awesome when I first got that, but this totally reminds me of it a whole lot. And it does look exactly like Jake Lloyd. I mean, I don't know if you could see that a little bit right there, but it does look like him. He does have little freckles right there on his face right there. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it because of the lighting, but he does have some freckles on there, and it's pretty posable. It's pretty small. It's not as small as a Yoda figure, but I think one figure I do want to compare it to, Omega figure for the Bad Batch. I don't have a measuring tape on me, but these two are almost identically the same height. And during episode 1, Anakin Skywalker is 9 years old, and I was 9 years old when this movie came out, which is pretty funny. But yeah, it's pretty simple figure. It doesn't come really much with it. It doesn't come with a lightsaber or anything like any other Jedi figure, but you know, it's really posable. So the thing I do want to mention about this figure, pretty simple. The articulation is just a single jointed knee right there, and then you do get some ankle movement up and down right there, and ankle pivot. Crunches that forward that much, crunches back that much right there. Some, oh, you know what, I thought he did have a thigh swivel, but he doesn't. He does have a elbow swivel and a single jointed elbow. Does hinge up and down. This one hinges side to side. Also, his head does go back that much, not really that far, and his head moves down that much, not that far either. But he does have a really flexible head that moves side to side, back and forth, whatever. It's kind of flimsy a little bit. The only accessory that it comes with is this backpack that he brings with him when he's, you know, moving away from Tatooine. And I remember in the 3-inch figure, it did came with a backpack too, but was there something else? I don't know if there was. If not, then I might be mistaken. But yeah, this is what it only comes with, the only accessory. And you just put it on his back like this. There you go. See? Pretty simple. Whoop. And there you go. See? pretty simple, not much to the figure. I wish I had a measuring tape to know exactly what the height is, but to compare it to like I don't know what the height would be on this figure, but I wish I had a measuring tape, to be honest, so I could tell you guys. But I do have a 6-inch figure of Captain America right here, side by side next to Anakin Skywalker, and it's really not that tall. It's kind of like above right to his biceps right there, but that's pretty much it. And yeah, it's just a pretty simple Anakin Skywalker when he's 9 years old. Okay, just a little comparison. I just want to show you guys. I know I already mentioned, you know, Omega right here from Bad Batch. Also, we have right here Yoda from Empire Strikes Back, and then Baby Grogu. And like I said, it's kind of like a little stair going up right here. So I believe Anakin's probably the tallest one out of all these guys, but yeah, pretty cool figure. It gives me a lot of memories, but I would say I'd give this figure, I don't know, probably like 7 out of 10 Anakin Skywalker pod racers. Okay guys, I have another comparison for you guys. I know you guys been wanting to see this. I've been wanting to see this. So we have the evolution of Anakin Skywalker from when he turns into Darth Vader and from when he was a young boy. So we got here is Anakin Skywalker in episode 1 in The Phantom Menace. We have Anakin Skywalker here from the Attack of the Clones. We have Anakin Skywalker right here during the Clone Wars. And we have Anakin Skywalker in Revenge of the Sith. And we have Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader in Return of the Jedi. So you can see right here from point on, he turns into the dark side. It's just crazy how, you know, he turns into this dark, menacing bad guy from the original movie to this innocent looking young boy. But yeah, pretty cool comparison, guys. Pretty cool comparison. Okay guys, so we unboxed the Padme Amidala right here, and about this figure, it does come with a lot of accessories, you know, more than the Anakin Skywalker. It comes with this blaster right here. Oops, dropped that. And then also it comes with this pistol that she has on her hips. But the thing is, I don't see a holster for that. Interesting. Okay, and then it does come with the right trigger hands, where she could hold this this pistol right here. So I guess that's what it's meant for right there. But I remember the Padme Amidala for the Attack of the Clones. She also came with a separate hand also, because she came with 2 weapons. Same thing with this one. So I guess they were trying to do sort of the similarities of, you know, changing the hands to different weapons that she uses in the movies, which would make sense because she does use, you know, both of these blasters. About this figure, it's pretty detailed. I like it. You know, the hair is a lot, you know, the hair is more detailed than it was from previous Padme Amidala figures. And I would like to mention that the Anakin Skywalker did have a, you know, ball hinged neck also, and I forgot to mention that for this too. It is in a ball hinged. And also these, you know, Star Wars Black Series figures, they do sometimes come with double jointed knees, but this one is a single jointed knee. And it does have ankle pivot, and the ankles do move up and down too. And you can see a little hint of details on these boots too. If you can see right there on the light, it looks like it's like dirty. At first I thought it was just dust on this figure, but it's not. It's part of the figure. It makes it look like she's been, you know, walking on dirt or mud. And it's well detailed, pretty well detailed. And then when it comes to these, this skirt right here, it's actually attached to her hips. I don't know if you could take this off or anything, but it is glued on there. It doesn't have any thigh swivel. You know, it crunches that forward that much, crunches back that much. That's a pretty far right there. It does have single jointed elbows. I hate when they have a single jointed elbows for these robes that they wear, like the outfits. And her trigger finger does hinge up and down, or side to side. I don't know if you can see that right there. And so does her left hand. It hinges up and down. Overall, this figure is pretty cool. During the events of episode 1, Padme was only 14 years old. And it does look like Natalie Portman. And I had a huge crush on her, so when I was a kid, I did have a huge crush on her. Just a FYI. If you do want to remove the right hand, it does pop off easily like that. And you can replace it with the trigger finger of her holding the pistol on her right hand. So it's kind of like that. Pretty simple, but I kind of like it with the other blaster, to be honest. There's a little difference when she's holding the blaster on the, if you switch her hands, her grip on the gun, on the blaster, is actually more wider than the pistol one. So if you were to use this hand on this blaster, it wouldn't be able to hold it. That's why it's only meant for this hand. So like I said, for the last Attack of the Clones Padme Amidala, she did have interchangeable hands. So same thing with this one, and it's pretty awesome that she does. Because most Star Wars Black Series figures don't have interchangeable hands, except for certain ones like Luke Skywalker, or I can't think of anything else besides Luke Skywalker, but Padme Amidala and Luke Skywalker are the only figures I could think of that you could change their hands. So here's a little quick comparison of all the, you know, brunettes of Star Wars universe. So we have here, of course, the Padme from episode 1, Padme from Attack of the Clones episode 2. We do have these exclusive of Leia Organa. I forgot what series this is from, but it is part of the comic book series. It is not from the movies. She doesn't wear this outfit, but I just wanted to compare it because she almost has kind of like a similarity with her mom next to her. And what I mean by the hairs, I guess they all have different hair uniques for, oops, I kind of pushed that one right there. But all of them has different hair uniques. And then also we have Rey right here, who's the tallest one out of all 3 of them. And her hair is also different from, you know, Leia and Padme. I just want to mention that they all have different hair uniques when it comes to the movies, which is pretty interesting and pretty cool. Okay guys, this is my last comparison. I have all my collection right here of episode 1, The Phantom Menace. And I do have Jar Jar Binks. I forgot to mention that. I do have him, but it's in my storage and I don't want to go in there and rummage through all my boxes to find him, because he's still in a box. I just haven't opened him yet. It's so awesome right now because it gives me some nostalgia feelings. I just remember having these 3-inch figures of these guys and playing with them when I was a kid. And I really don't care what anybody says about, you know, episode 1, The Phantom Menace. During the time when the movie came out in 1999, I was speechless. I was mind boggled. It was just like, for being a 9-year-old boy, seeing episode 1, that was like the best thing for me. And I remember my parents falling asleep while they were watching that movie. I was awake throughout the whole entire time watching it. And of course, my favorite scene is the final battle scene when Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan goes against Darth Maul. And I could just remember crying in tears when Qui-Gon died. I was just like, it just tore me apart. So back when I was 5 years old, when I was first introduced Star Wars, I remember my dad's girlfriend during the time when my parents were divorced. She had some Laserdisc collections, and one of the 2 movies she had was Return of the Jedi and Empire Strikes Back. And those were 2 of my first Star Wars movies I've ever seen. I'd never seen A New Hope until later on, but I did see Empire and Return of the Jedi first before I even saw A New Hope, which is funny because you're supposed to watch the first movie in order to see the last two movies. But yeah, I wasn't introduced to that during the time. I love these figures. I forgot to, oh shoot, you know what? I forgot to rate Padme Amidala figure. I give Padme 8 out of 10 Padmes. That's what I'm gonna give it. But yeah, guys, if you guys want to see more videos of mine, go check out, my previous episodes. I have an unboxing of the Scarlet Spider and Sabretooth / Logan. Check that out. And then also check out my other Star Wars Black Series unboxing. I did the Return of the Jedi, Darth Vader, and Luke Skywalker. That one got 15,000 views, which is incredible. Thank you so much, guys. I love you guys for that. And all the comments that you guys gave me and, support. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Go check out those videos. Hit that like and subscribe button if you guys want to see more videos in the future. Like I said, I will be posting more. I'll catch you guys soon, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, okay? Peace.
Always with you, cannot be